and all brain functions. I did research with this in the 80s and found that it did. I followed 2 people with severe Alzheimer's. I mean severe. One lady couldn't even dress herself, couldn't follow instructions, couldn't watch TV, couldn't really, you know, if you can't dress yourself, it's pretty severe. And after 6 months, she was able to dress herself, follow instructions, exercise when her husband went to go exercise, walk around a track without getting lost. That's a significant upgrade. It was an experiment, only this. No, just wait. Then the other one I did was a person was a lawyer, had very, very rapid degeneration. And it stopped the degeneration. It didn't reverse it, it just stopped the progression. Now, this went on for 2 years. Boom, no change, no degeneration. It is very, very specific for the brain. And it is also, that's the deep pathological level. It actually is an enhancement of creativity, of memory, of inspiration, you know, and a general sense of mental well-being that it creates. So I see it more, again, as a very powerful Shen herb and qi, and some deep primordial. Some people have used it to treat cancer. Again, that's not public, but I know people have just used that alone for cancer and gotten healed. I'm not recommending it's a cancer treatment. I'm way more concerned with its power to regenerate the brain and mind and creativity and kind of inspiration and clarity of mind. You know, students find it better for studying. Babies that are given that, or pregnant mothers that take it, their brain, you know, not that they've proven anything, they'll claim the babies seem a little brighter than the other kids. So there's a whole sense of kind of blue-green algae children. You know, I would recommend particularly doing it during pregnancy and to children directly. It seems I do recommend it. And I really recommend it even for young kids. I have actually healed 1 case of autism with it. Autism. A kid who was 4 years old, had not spoke. 4 years old, no speaking. And 4 months later, he began to speak. This is a sad story. He began to speak so much that his mother took him off the blue-green algae. Very good for brain function. So it seems to help different things. It seems to help with hyperactivity. And the autism thing is more extreme. Also depression. Really by itself, I've seen people really reverse their depression. Sometimes, I had a lady who was depressed for like 20 years, or I keep getting 40 years, but I think it was 20 years. And she, the first day she took it, her depression went away. She was shocked. So there's some sort of component in it that just upgrades brain function. It's very good for students. It's very good for mental stress. It's very good for studying. It's very good for, you know, preparing to give a talk or whatever you're doing that requires mental strength. It will sustain your ability to study for long hours. It really stimulates all levels of brain function.